This is not going to be the typical vlogs that I normally do, but I do want to sit here and have a conversation with you guys because I'm sure others have gone down this path. So this is just going to be like a sit and talk kind of deal. I had to take a little bit of a time away from everything. Like, I've not been streaming in 2 weeks. I don't go back for another week. I've taken a complete MIA hiatus because things are just, I'm in a different mindset. I went through a lot of stuff at the beginning of the year. I stayed very quiet about a lot of things, like how I was feeling during it. I did do some recordings, but I've not posted them. So the next couple of videos is going to be before now. And this is more of a present day. So that's what I've got going on. I ignored my mentals for so long that I ended up having a really bad breakdown. And my doctor actually told me I have to take a step back from everything and focus more on me. So that's exactly what I did. I don't know if it was like just everything I'm going through. I don't know if it was just me being a nanny and then like my kids being sick and then me losing my puppers. I've been really focusing on my own mental health, which is why I've not been posting a lot of videos. I've not been posting like I should. And I try to post 2 videos per week. And it's not that hard for me to do. It's just before I could not find the time and it just got really bad on that aspect of it. I started noticing I was having a lot of anxiety attacks and like really bad anxiety attacks. There was one day I called my mom. I was having one, they lasted over 2 hours. And my mom was like, you need to call 911. I was like, I can't because I have the baby here. There's nobody to watch the baby. And I tried reaching out to the mother and she was in meetings all day. So not like I could be like, hey, I need you to come get the baby. I dealt with that. I have been taking a lot of good care of myself here lately. I am meditating. I am going for walks. I am trying my best to make sure that I'm doing yoga and really focusing on the things I have to do. I'm back on my medication. And one thing I've learned through all of this is like, we all strive to be somewhere. If you're striving to be like Twitch partner or a YouTuber or anything, and that's literally what your focus is on, and you're doing all the stuff that you need to do, but you're not seeing the growth that you want to see, it is very damaging to you mentally. I do talk a little bit on this channel about taking the time that you need for yourself. And I know I've been trying to really push myself to vlogging in public, and I'm still going to continue doing that. The day that I actually vlogged in public, I don't think that it was too much or anything because I got home, I was fine. It was just in the midst of it, me stressing out about doing it, it did its thing. But I mean, I'm just kind of like going off and trying to figure out all these things that are going on with me and try to like figure out what it is. But I am going to try and get myself back into therapy, go see a psychiatrist, and just really trying to figure out the right steps for me to take to better my mental health. And this is going to be like a really quick video because I want y'all to understand that it's okay to take these breaks. I took this break as like a random thing. Really barely anybody really knew why I was taking such a big break, and it was because I was stressing so bad. If I had to babysit the next day, the night before, I'm literally in a panic because it's like, oh God, I gotta stay strong tomorrow. I gotta make sure I'm focused. But I ended up quitting my nanny job, and it sucks because I did enjoy hanging out with the kid. It was just, there was moments it was like very stressful, and the mom was fully aware of it because I would talk to her throughout the day, like, hey, he's really fussy today. What do I do? He's just, he's not my kid. If it was my kid, it was something different. And I know I'm a mom to 2 boys, but it's like, he's not my kid. There's a difference when it's your kid and things are going on, and when it's not your kid, you're in a different mindset. But this is my thing moving forward. Get myself back into streaming the way I was. Get back to making content the way I was. This brings me happiness. This keeps me focused. This makes me happy. I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to really push very hard for going after what I want to do here on YouTube, which is, of course, I want to be YouTube partnered. And of course, I want to get to where I am. And I just found out today I woke up to 600 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm very real. I'm very honest. But from this point forward, I really want to see about how to increase my watch hours and go from there. And I'm always going to be transparent with y'all about what I'm doing because these are just the steps that I go through in my mind. And I'm sure someone out there is going through the exact same things in their mind. Like, what do I got to do this? I am currently like straddling, I think it's 245 watch hours in the last year. My goal by the end of this year is to have it where I have 1,000 watch hours, just 1,000, just get that first bracket of partnership. So if you're watching my videos, if you watch any of my videos, tell me what I can do to make it better or more entertaining, whatever. I know I sit in this chair a lot whenever I'm creating my videos. It's because my office, this is the only place that my kids don't come to. And it's the quietest. And unfortunately, when they see the camera, I have the little one literally becomes like, he's like drawn to the camera. My vlogs are more so like, not so much like behind the scenes of a streamer, but more so to show you who I am. I guess in a sense it is kind of like behind the streamer kind of vibes, but it's more so like I want to do vlogs and showcase my life, because there's gonna be a day I'm not here anymore, and these are moments that my kids can Google and be like, oh, that's my mom right there, and look how happy she was today, or she went through a hard time today, you know? And my goal for this was like do weekly vlogs, but I think that's a little bit harder to like piece together and create something. So what I'm going to do is just figure out something different with my vlogs and go from there. But like I said, guys, this is going to be a short one, just me kind of talking about the things that I want to do, and hopefully we can go from there. I think that if I just focus more so on the goals that I want to have at hand, that just me just kind of doing check-ins and just telling you where all I'm at, maybe that might help. I don't know. I really would love for y'all to comment down below, because when y'all comment down below, I can kind of be like, okay, cool, this is the direction I need to go in because this is working. A lot of people love the fact that it was like an off-the-cuff kind of video that I recently did about the new Twitch affiliate stuff that they're doing. Literally, that was me, no script, just talking, and this was my honest opinions. Like, I was like, they're not gonna like this video because I am just gonna tell you exactly how I feel, and not everybody's gonna agree with it. And you know what? Everybody does not have to agree with everything I say, and that's fine. You don't have to. This is where I'm at. I am going to also tell you what I made for the month of February, because I don't think I ever told y'all that. So I do want to make sure that I get that to y'all, just because, you know, that's kind of what we do here. I tell you exactly how much money I made, and, you know, just trying to express to y'all, you can't live off that. Like, it's not a livable income. Now, please also understand that the month of February, I didn't stream as much because I was going through a lot of stuff with my dogs, and it was a very stressful time for me. I had to take a lot of time off. So let me go ahead, flip the camera, and show you exactly how much I made for the month of February. Okay, so I streamed for 18 hours and 55 minutes. We did 3 minutes and 15 seconds of ad time per hour. I did 1 hour and 1 minute of ad breaks total within that 18 hours. We got 40 subscribers, and that came out to 146.54. So to break this down, we have 66.88 of paid subs, $4.50 for Prime subs, $45.11 for gifted subs, $6.44 for ads, $1.36 for Turbo. So when people actually buy Twitch Turbo, you do get a percentage of it. Cheering, I made cheering or bits, whichever one you want to call it, $10.25. My extensions, I made $12, and that is it. I made nothing with experiments. So, and I did not get any donations for the month of February. So that's where we're at right now. I didn't make a lot of money, and that is okay, but I am a work in progress, and I'm trying my best to get everything where I needed to be at. I hope this video helps you, makes you understand more of like who I am and what I do here. If you enjoy this, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to see more about my life, feel free to post down below. I will be doing a lot of videos from between now and next time y'all see me in my real lifetime. So I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.